Hi, this is Swati, and in today's video, we'll see about the statistics, all the mean, median, mode, all the concepts. I'll just take one example and explain you how to do the questions on it. And we'll also discuss what kind of questions come in your board exams from this chapter. So this is a very scoring chapter and easy chapter at the same time. You can, definitely score 6 to 7 marks from this chapter. You get 6 to 7 marks from statistics alone. And yeah, let's get started. The first one is the mean. So we have mean. So in mean, we have various types to solve. The first one is the direct method. Direct method. The second one is the assumed mean method. Assumed mean method. And the third one is the step deviation method. Now let us see the formulas of it. Direct method, the mean is denoted by x bar. The direct method is sigma fi xi by sigma fi. So here x bar is the mean, sigma means summation, sum of all. F is the frequency, x is the class mark, and sigma f is sum of all frequencies. Now on the other hand, assumed mean method, a x bar is equal to a plus sigma fi di by sigma fi. Now here a is the assumed mean. A is the assumed mean, and di is basically xi minus a. X is class mark, a is the assumed mean. Third is the step deviation method. X bar is equal to a plus sigma fi ui by sigma fi into h. Now, what is this u, the new thing introduced? Ui is basically di by h. And what is d? We have already seen in assumed mean, xi minus a by h. And what is h? H is the class size. Yes, so these are the three formulas. Now let's see how do we use this formula in a question. Now let me take an example. Okay, let me take the class intervals to be, let's say, 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, and 30 to 40, right? And let me take the frequency as 2, 4, 5, 6. Okay. All right. Now, since we have class intervals, we will find the class mark. Class mark is lower limit plus upper limit by 2. Lower limit plus upper limit by 2. So here lower is 0, upper is 10. 0 plus 10 by 2 is 5. 10 plus 20 by 2, 30 by 2 is 15. Then you get 25 and then you get 35. Okay, after x, then what do we have? We'll find fx. Fx is multiplication of f and x. 2 into 5, 10. 4 into 15 is 60. 5 into 25 is 125. 6 into 35 is 210. So basically, this is sigma f. This is sigma fx. Now coming back to the formula page. 1 minute. Yes, coming back to the formula page, first method is done. Sigma fx by sigma f. We have found it. Now, for assumed mean method, we need to first assume what is A. So, sorry. Yes, assume mean. So, firstly, assume mean. How do we judge what is A? So, A is always the middlemost number. Now, here the middle number can be these two. Middle number can be these two. So let me take the A to be 15. Okay. Now, if I take 15, I will first need to find D. D is what did we see? X minus A. So 5 minus 15 is minus 10. 15 minus 15 is 0. 25 minus 15 is 10. And 35 minus 15 is 20. Okay, after this we have FIDI. Yes. So this and this needs to be multiplied. 2 into minus 10 minus 20. 4 into 0 is 0. 5 into 10 is 50. And 6 into 20 is 120. Right? Okay, so this is assume mean. Now coming to step deviation method. In step deviation method, what do we have? U is introduced. What is U? U is equal to di by h. U is di by h. Okay. So what is d? D we found. Minus 10 by h is basically the class size. Here the class size is what? 10 minus 0. 10. See? 10, 20 difference between the class intervals is 10. So di minus 10 divided by 10 is minus 1. 0 divided by 10 is 0. 10 divided by 10 is 1. 20 divided by 10 is 2. Okay. And then you also have FIUI. Let us multiply FIUI. F is 2, this one and this one. 2 into minus 1 minus 2. 4 into 0 is 0. 5 into 1 is 5. 6 into 2 is 12. So this is sigma FIUI and this is sigma FIDI. So here I have used all of them. From this you can understand that if you want to go for direct method, the blue part you will do. If you want to go for assumed mean method, you will extend 2 more columns till the red one is the assumed mean. And if you want to go for step deviation method, the green part, you will do all of these. But if you observe one thing from this pattern, I have very large numbers in my direct method. See? And in my assumed mean, my numbers have reduced little. But in my step deviation, my numbers have reduced so much. The numbers are really small in step deviation method. So I've seen many students opt for direct method. They think direct method is easier, but calculation mistakes also happen so often in direct method. So if someone asks me what is easier, I would say it is step deviation method. It takes little time, but you can be sure about your calculations. And in statistics to score, calculations are very, very important. It's very easy to score those 7 marks if you have calculated properly, because it hardly has like 4 to 5 formulas in the whole chapter. So I hope this is clear. So if you just substitute the values in your formula, you can get the mean. Whatever method you chose, you will end up having the same answer. So let us go to the next one, that is the median. Okay. Now median. What is the formula for median? Let us write first. L plus n by 2 minus CF divided by F into H. Now what is this? L is the lower limit of what? Of the median class. N is the total frequency. CF is the cumulative frequency. Cumulative frequency of what? Cumulative frequency of previous median class. I will take an example and explain. And H, as we know, it is the class size. Okay. Now let's see one example. So let me take class intervals to be 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, and 30 to 40. And my frequency is 2, 4, 6, and 5. Okay. Now, how do we write the cumulative frequency? Cumulative frequency for median is generally written the less than type one. Less than type, okay? So cumulative frequency, the first one is written as it is. Now from the next one, you add the diagonal thing. 4 plus 2, 6. 6 plus 6, 12. 5 plus 12, 17. Okay? Okay. Now, how do we find the median class? To find the median class, we will find n by 2. What is n by 2? N is the total frequency. Here, if I add, I should get this 17. So, 17 by 2 is basically 8.5. So, 8.5 falls in this 20 to 30. It doesn't come 6. After 6 comes 8. So, it comes in, it falls here. Now, how do we take the values? Let us use the formula and substitute L. L is the lower limit of the median class. The median class is 20 to 30. Lower limit is 20 plus n by 2. N by 2 we already found 8.5 minus CF, cumulative frequency of the previous median class. Now, this is my median class. Previous cumulative frequency is 6. By F. F is the frequency of the median class, that is 6. Again 6, yeah. Into class size. What is the class size? Difference of the class interval is 10. So I hope this is clear. It's very easy. There's just one formula in median. So 20 plus 8.5 minus 6 is 1.5. Into 10 is 15. 15 divided by 6 is 4.16. So here you get 24.16. So this is your median. Simple. Now let's see the last topic, that is mode. Mode is basically the maximum number of time it occurs. The frequency with the highest frequency is the modal class. Now, what is the formula? Here the formula is little complicated, but you can remember. L plus F1 minus F0 by 2F1 minus F0 minus F2 into the class size. So you can just practice twice or thrice, you will remember it. Okay. So here what are these? Let me take an example and help you with this. F is all the frequencies, L is the lower limit of the modal class, and H is the class size. Let me take an example. So class interval, let me take it as 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, and 30 to 40. And frequency, let me take the frequency to be 2, 4, 6, 5. So before doing anything, we will first find the modal class. How do we find the modal class? The highest frequency is the modal class. Now here the highest frequency is 6. So this is my modal class. Okay. Now here let us now just use the formula. I'll help you with the formula. L is the lower limit of the modal class, that is 20, plus F1. F1 is the frequency of the modal class. This is F1. Minus F0 means the previous one. This becomes F0, 4. By 2 into F1, that is 6, minus F0, minus F2 is the next one. So see F0, 1, 2, 5. Into the class size here we can see is 10. So 20 plus 6 minus 4, 2 by 6 into 2, 12. 12 minus 9 is 3. 2 into 10 is 20. So here we get 20 plus 6.6, which is 26.6. So I hope this is clear. Very easy. Mode is very easy. Now, very important, here you have 6 to 7 marks, as I told you. So for one question, you will definitely get of 1 or 2 marks. Very easy question to find mean, median, mode from the previous years that you have learned. Very easy question. Next, the next marks can be of, like you have a missing frequency, you need to find the frequency. The mean is given to you, the value of mean is given, and one frequency is missing. So basically, you will just use the mean formula, substitute all the values, and find the frequency. The other model that you can get is that two frequencies are missing and median is given this time. So median is given and two frequencies are missing. You can take them as x and y. You get equations and you need to solve. So this one you can see example 8 from the statistics chapter, NCERT. Very important example. This had come multiple times of finding the two frequencies. Finding two frequencies is a short question. Please go through that. And the third model can be like mode is given to you and you need to find the missing frequency. So basically you can get all the one questions from all of it. One from mean, one from mode, one from median. So any question can come, and one question from the missing frequency is a short to come. You will definitely get that. So I hope this video is clear. The basic formulas of all and how to find the values from the table, all of the basic concept is clear. Please try this example 8 and the missing frequency questions. You will definitely get it. This chapter is also a very scoring chapter. Only thing is you need to calculate your calculations smartly. I hope this is clear. See you in the next video. For more videos, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.